I'm just using assets because let's say I have a project one day in a fairyland and it pops up. I want my reputation being he copied assets. It's only honestly, it's only when you do like the main character. Let's say, right? Usually this happens as the guy that copies assets. This only happens if you copy the main character, and sometimes like some like bearable plants or trees that you're obviously that they look like copies. But let's say if it's like a table, right? If it's something you like unique or solely just like use once, no one's really gonna question it, right? You could do the the trees, all that sort of thing, like yourself, right? If it's, you're gonna constantly use it. But if it's like a one unique item, not too many people are gonna point it out and go, "Oh, I remember that. That's that from that one free asset." If it's a pretty common table, right? Like make sure it doesn't have like a certain signature. Signature assets usually have like a little mark on them. They have like a little Z mark, or they might have an M mark for Meg. You'll notice it. Some asset developers, even on their free assets, they'll leave their little signature. And if you can zoom in, you go, wait a minute, I know who that is. He made that asset. So yeah, it's true. You want to use certain free assets, but you don't have to be everything your own unique asset. Some things you can use, right? The problem would be is everything is, the free assets or everything you kind of like stole from somebody. Then that kind of can be a problem. And even then, most people was like, it's whatever. All right. Like the most common used asset, like this guy. I'll show you guys what the most common. You can find it on itch.io, and a lot of you guys will say, "Oh, I know that asset." Where is it? Game assets. You can just type player. So this is the most common asset that's free. Let me see. It's pretty popular. Let me see. It's probably unpopular. Yeah. 2D. We can use 2D. It's gonna be this little character. I don't know if you guys seen it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Not this free night. Where is it? This guy. Sunnyland Games. The little fox guy. Right? The fox. You guys have seen the fox. Right away, if you see the little fox guy for a 2D platformer, then you go, oh, okay, I know the fox guy. Yeah, this guy. Right? This is Brackeys, by the way. Brackeys has that tutorial. And if you see this character, you know, okay, he just copied it. Yeah, definitely. Don't use that fox character. Obviously, it's gonna, it's not very unique. You might as well change it a little bit. Although this guy here has got kind of unique arts too. Yeah, they're fully automated too. Backgrounds too. Well, this one's not actually not a bad asset actually. This one's pretty good. It got prices and individual assets. Pretty good actually. I like this one. These assets are permanently free, but your honest rating is crucial. Oh, there you go, man. Sunnyland. Yeah. Famous for using the free assets. Yeah, if you use that Fox character for your 2D game, for sure people are gonna say, yeah, you're copied, man. Alright, but if it's like something that, it's not really well known, it's kind of small, no one's gonna care. Alright. Then I would say, yeah, that's fine. Why wouldn't you just create your own character at that point if you had the whole game? Because it takes time. That's usually the case. It takes a lot of time to make your own character. But if people, like if it's a good game, most people will probably allow it. But if it's a bad game, you're gonna get that rap, right? You're gonna get a rap. Oh, you're just a copier. Who cares? But if it's a good game and you're using the same free assets, you probably will. It'll let it slide. You're like, okay, it's free, but it's a good game. They'll probably let it slide a little bit. But it does take time. Why would you recreate it? If you're making a full game, you would take your time and make a character. No excuses. Depends. I would say it depends. Some people are fine with using the free asset character, right? But I think the problem, the issue is that free assets that you can get for free, those are usually for bad games. So it has that bad reputation, right? It's not always the case though. You know, just because you use a free asset doesn't always mean it's gonna be a bad game. It could be, right? It could be a bad game, but maybe it's not, right? I think that's the issue with it, because when you use those free, they're associated with bad games. However, right, a lot of people have been doing, you know, those free little assets, and they've been making them to actual good, pretty good games. So I wouldn't count out, you know, that they're all bad games. Like, I'm sure a good programmer, game developer, or even a good, you know, like a team of maybe two or something, they can make a good game. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It's just the association, right? You know, you're automatically characterized by association. If you use a free asset, you automatically think, oh yeah, this is the bad game. They're using that free little asset, you know, the Sunnydale one. It's not gonna be good, right? But once you play it, then you go, oh wow, this is pretty good. So yeah, that's why that's why I would say not too many people, like bigger game developers, that when I make it big, don't use the free asset ones. Right? Hey, but hey, if it's like a table, if it's a simple object, I don't think it matters. Right? Not too many people are gonna go, huh, let me look in this microscope here. Let me see if this acid's made by certain. Not too many people.